because you speak about titles. There's a massive title in September. It's called the Springbok World Cup title. I'm calling it that. Because I don't like you. You know I don't like you because of your impartialness. Where's your South Africanness? Even when the chips are stacked against us, we still eat the chips, Carl. And I'm still backing the Springboks to win the World Cup.
Whew, yeah, so that's what I want. I'm glad you brought it up. The Springboks have a tough task, Taylor, to win the World Cup.
I know.
Okay.
You say that with heaviness like I'm not aware of it.
I mean, I watched France annihilate England.
Yes.
I watched Ireland destroy comfortably. Not destroy, it was 22-7.
Yeah, that's
But
destroy.
I mean, both their hookers were off the field and their flank had to throw in.
Okay.
And they had a prop scrumming at hooker and they looked even better.
Yeah.
And for me, Ireland this weekend proved why they're the number one side in the world. France, they are going to be tough to beat. At home. But this is the thing. Someone at World Rugby deserves a clap, a PK.
Okay, why?
They firstly held their draw it was 2020.
Yeah.
Like 3 years out of a World Cup.
Did they do it because of COVID? Or?
I don't know. I don't know the reasoning, but it must never be done again. The reason being, South Africa's Pool B. It has the world number 1 Ireland.
Yes.
It has world number 5 Scotland.
Yes.
Then you go to Pool A. Pool A has France and bloody New Zealand.
Yes.
Now, South Africa has to get past Scotland in the opener.
I just love how you're malfunctioning.
No, because I'm angry.
I've never seen you this angry.
No, how do you have 4 of the top 5 teams as it stands in World Rugby on one side of the draw? So this is
who's the president of World Rugby?
Bernard Laporte, but he's been in
what country?
In France.
Okay, now I always like to know.
You know about there's a lot of scandal.
Interesting dealings.
There's a yes. Anyway,
not brown envelope, but brown envelope.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Rugby Africa, they have an office in SA Rugby, but they still decided to vote for France. That is still something
we'll highlight in another episode.
Yeah. Anyway, so South Africa, their openers against Scotland.
Yes.
Then
tough game.
In their third match, they have to go against world number 1 Ireland.
Yes.
So whether they come first or second, they're going to end up with either France or New Zealand in the quarterfinal.
Which doesn't make for good, what's the right word?
It's a little something
snolly
in your nose, yeah.
There's always snollies in my nose.
One more. One more.
I should pull it out.
Yeah, just pull it out, bro.
Oh, I trim my nose is.
Okay.
Oh, there, I trim my nose is.
Yeah.
We're going to leave that in. I'm very comfortable with who I am.
I know you are.
And I know that all of you scratching your nose, man.
Of course, man.
I watch you in my traffic, at the traffic lights. I watch you in the rearview mirror.
Ook smell their own fart.
Okay, cool. We're fine with it. Rugby-wise, it doesn't allow for the build-up. Oh my word, it's Nadal and Federer in the opposite.
Yeah.
It doesn't allow for that.
Yeah, and the other side of the draw is like Australia, England, Argentina.
Is Australia still a rugby nation?
I mean, I still think they have some very good players.
I'm just worried about Sterling Mortlock. That's all. What a era.
That was the golden era.
Yeah.
But I mean, they still have some really good players. Ante Pasami, Rob Valentini.
I'm glad you're interested. I mean.
Now, my favorite player, Australian player, is Jordan Pataya.
Yes.
I think he's like insanely talented.
Yes.
He actually looks like Durant.
Yes.
Very handsome dude.
Yes.
A really, really good player. But
Yes.
anyway, that's besides the point. But the other side of the draw is so like...
It's so,
Like, yeah. England, Argentina, and Australia, like they battling out. One of them has a great route to the later stages of the World Cup.
We've got CAN URC teams.
Yes.
Do you think, yes, it's great for us playing in Europe, getting exposure to that market since forever. We've all been asking why have we not did that hemisphere. But do you think we've done them a favor by playing so many games against them? Because South African teams playing in the URC only allows European teams to get better.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think
it's been good World Cup prep for them, essentially.
It does help them at club level, absolutely. And obviously it helps them revenue-wise. But I think for us, it's a good move. It makes
100%.
It makes
sense.
financial sense. It's hard to quantify if it does help them, but I'm sure coming up against bruising South Africans week in, week out does do you a world of good.
France at home.
Woo! Yo, they destroyed England, Dalin. Like, they were scary good.
And for me, I've never experienced that in my...
What?
France scary good.
Yeah.
Like, I've never watched the French play and go, oh my word.
Their depth is insane. Like, I mean, they had, I think, it could have been their fourth choice tight head prop who scrummed really well at stages against Ellis Genge, who's a very good, he's highly thought of in the rugby world as a prop.
Can you drop names in them? Give me more names.
Oh, best 40 minutes of the year so far, Gregory Aldrit, the French number 8. Damn, he's so good. He's such a good player.
Oh my word. You're having a moment here.
No, dude. The French players are like, I mean, I'm ready to go. I just like Antoine Dupont is an absolute freak at scrum off. He's just like a savant at rugby. And then you still have Romain Intermac. You have Gael Fiku, Jonathan Dante, Ramos, their fullback who kicks 100%. If he's injured, they have Jaminet to kick 100% at fullback. And they still have guys that are injured. Like Cameron Wacky, he wasn't playing. They just have insane depth.
Can we just have a moment for Carl Lewis's name spitting fire? Ra, ra, pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
I love it when you speak. No. I love the depth of your knowledge, bro. This brings me to this question. How have Ireland managed to be this force over the past year?
Good coaching, picking the same team. There's real cohesion.
They're tough buggers because
they're very tough.
Historically tough buggers.
They are tough, but the nice thing about this, they're the world number 1 side, but they also play really beautiful rugby.
I got you.
Really fast. Their ruck speed. If just watch them play at their best, their ruck speed. They get the ball out very quickly.
Okay.
And their dummy runners are just
who's their scrummy?
Superb. It's Conor Murray or Jamison Gibson Park.
Okay.
And then they fly off as Johnny Sexton at 37.
Stop smiling. My South Africanness, don't smile when you speak about other players like this, okay?
Yeah. But
if you were saying, oh no, it's Mani Labok, I get it.
No, Johnny Sexton is quality.
I'm just throwing it out there. We want Mani in the
Johnny
World Cup
Sexton is quality. And they have a quality pack as well. The one concern I do have about Ireland is their scrum. I feel like we could get them at their scrum. But they have a great pack. Josh van der Fleer, one of the World Rugby nominees.
Yes.
Or he could have won it, I'm not sure. Anyway, they've got a good team. And the reason why I want to speak about Ireland and France, because I enjoyed watching them play, I'm just like,
are you worried?
The Boks have a big task.
We've been in camp in Cape Town since the start of March, I think.
Yeah.
Towards the end of Feb. What I've enjoyed is seeing them enjoying each other's company.
Yes. The content's been good, yeah.
The content's been good. We've been all watching the content. If you haven't, please go follow the Springbok rugby side. I think that's good for a big year, especially given the amount of games they've been playing. When do Rassie and Sia start stressing?
Not.
Because September's now, no?
Yeah, I don't think they should stress. Look, South Africa, we can still beat anyone on its day, you know. And our depth is also really, really good.
This is the golden era of SA rugby.
It just matters on the day. Can they beat the side? Like, for me, if we face New Zealand in the quarterfinals, I still get worried when South Africa plays New Zealand. Because New Zealand have historically had the better of us.
But we show up.
No, we show up physically. It's never easy for them.
Yeah, it's hardly big margins.
Yeah. So, sometimes here and there, but...
usually.
Yeah, it does. I am a bit concerned.
Why you want to fight with me? Just be biased.
I'm fighting with you because of your
Just
look
be
today.
biased. This is what a rugby player looks like. If this isn't a rugby player, I don't know what is.
But yeah, keep an eye on that Rugby World Cup vibes. And
we'll get more in depth once it's closer to the time.
And it's the final round of the Six Nations. Could Ireland win it? They face England.
Yeah.
And then France, I think, are playing Wales. I'm not sure. So could be an interesting weekend in that. So yeah.
For you, you're definitely going to be watching.
Yes.
And I'll speak to you about the results the following week.
Yes.
I love how one-sided my rugbyness is.